mother made wire and fabric flowers when I was a kid. I remember wanting to help so badly, but it was a difficult process and used a hot glue gun and thin wire. I've made an updated version here with non-toxic fabric glue and thin pipe cleaners, so it's a fun project for the whole family. Let me show you how. For this project, you will need a piece of cotton fabric, 2 skinny pipe cleaners in a coordinating color, a green and yellow skinny pipe cleaner, fingernail clippers, fabric glue, a note card or a piece of wax paper, and scissors. Cut the 2 coordinating pipe cleaners into thirds. Now form each one into the shape of a petal. So you're going to bend it into a petal, an oblong petal shape. You can make them round if you want to. And you're going to leave a tail of about 1/4 to 1/2 inch there, and then take the other tail and wrap it tightly around the base to keep the petal shape. Do the same thing for all 6 pieces. Now you're going to glue the petals onto the fabric. Put a big blob of your fabric glue onto a note card or a piece of wax paper, and you're going to dip each petal into the glue and stick it onto the fabric. Now you want to make sure that your petals are laying down really flat because you want all of it to have contact with the fabric. What I find helps is to bend up that tail just slightly to help keep that flat. The easiest way I found to do this is to dip your petal in the glue to make sure it gets covered in all the spots. Make sure you have glue on every part of that. And then glue it down on your fabric and press it down for a few seconds because you want to make sure that it all has contact and that your petal is laying flat. And repeat that process for the other 5 petals. Once all your petals are glued down, press them down again one more time just to make sure they're flat. And then you're going to set that aside and let the glue dry. And it's important that you let it completely dry before you move on to the next step. After the glue is dry, I'm going to cut out my petals. So I find it's easiest to cut each one separately. So just cut it roughly out, and then you're going to cut as close as you can around the edge of that pipe cleaner without cutting into the pipe cleaner. So I kind of tilt it up a little so my scissors are coming in at an angle to get close. Once all the petals are cut out, you're going to bend the stem on each one down. Cut the yellow pipe cleaner in half with a fingernail clippers. Take the yellow pipe cleaner and make a loop at one end, just about 1/2 inch in size. Now we're going to gather each of the petals together by the stem and just put them inside of that loop. They don't have to be evenly spaced just yet. Just make sure they're all in there in the center. And then you're going to carefully turn it over, tighten up that loop to hold everything securely together, and wrap it around a few times to make sure everything is secure. Okay, bring the rest of the yellow pipe cleaner up to the center And then you want to space your petals out nicely. All right, once everything is where you want it to be, take the very end of that yellow pipe cleaner and tightly coil it all the way down to the center. Okay, I'm going to arrange my petals one last time, and I'm also just going to grab the base and press them up toward the center just a little bit. Now we're going to make a stem. So with the green pipe cleaner, again, make a loop at the top, and then turn your flower over and put the loop all the way up to the base of those petals again, and tighten the loop to secure the green pipe cleaner on there. Tuck around the end, and then wrap the rest of the pipe cleaner around the yellow and the stems. So when you get to the end of that, you can straighten out the stem. If the stem is longer than you'd like, you can trim it with the fingernail clippers, or you could bend a small leaf in it by making a loop and twisting it around once to hold it in place and straightening the stem back out. There you have it. Please subscribe to my channel for more craft ideas. There's brand new videos every week, so you don't want to miss one.